to stand upon his word. As a result of that, he didn't know the ways and the methods of God's communication. He thought that all the clouds need to gather before they can be rain. But Elijah knew that for there to be rain, the feast of the hand is enough. So standing upon your watch or watching means you must be alert. You must be ready to pray. You must communicate, and you must be ready to be communicated back. And not just be ready, but you must know the methods and the ways God will use to communicate back to you. This is how we stand upon our watch. This is how we look out for. This is how we are alert. This is how we stand upon our watch. Samson was in an environment, and I taught on this before. The environment that Samson was inside, it was an environment that could have killed him, and it even ended up killing Samson. Now, Samson was there, and then Delilah trapped Samson several times, and Samson didn't know that he was about to die. The problem of Samson was that he was lacking the ability to stand upon his watch. If you're a prophet or a believer and you don't know how to stand upon your watch, you will miss the voice of God, and you can even miss your destiny. You can cut your destiny short because of your inability to stand upon your watch. Standing upon your watch as a prophet or as a believer is the first requirement in doing business with God. If you can't stand upon your watch, you will not be able to do business with God, because the way God will come, you may not be expecting him that way. The way he will come, you may be expecting it in a different way, and he will come in a different way. I will stand upon my watch. Samson, the enemy is coming. The Philistine coming. The ropes are broken. And he said, you deceived me. Say, okay, this time I'll tell you my secret. Hapa Samson. So you didn't know that this was a trap and the enemy was about to kill you. Why didn't he interpret that as the voice of God? Because if somebody deceived you once, twice, third time, you should know that that is God speaking to you. You don't still have to trust them. But Samson still went ahead and trusted Delilah because he didn't know how to stand upon his word. There are some times as a prophet that God will not speak to you audibly. He will want you to use experience and run. There are some times that God will not speak to you audibly. Even rejection can be the voice of God. So you need to be on your watch. And there are some times that when it is time to move, God will not speak to you audibly. He will bring the Philistines. In the wilderness, there were days that when it is time to move, God will not even consult Moses. He will bring the enemies, and the enemies will force them to move. That was the method of God communicating and telling the people of Israel that it is time to move. So it's not all the time you have access to God's voice audibly. Stand upon your word. Communicate and expect him to communicate back by understanding the methods and the ways he will use to communicate to you. This is the first step of accessing the spirit realms.
Today I agree with the name of Jesus Christ. I agree with his glory. I agree with his victory over your life, over your marriage, over your business. As you listen to this song, let every barrier, let every limitation, let every difficulties in your life be terminated in the name of Jesus Christ. Ebe you na-achọ nke mgbazu ka anyị wee tuo ya afa maka na ọ bụ eze ndị eze. Echeta obi esi ike dị nwanyị isi mgbe otu onye a na-asị unu abịarụla, o chetara onye echefuru echefu. Ana m akpọ ya ọma tata wee mara echi. Kai, he that existed even before the world began, the incomparable God, the great God, the great rock of ages, our creator. Odogwu akataka. Hey. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Ana mekele gị Chineke nna m. Idebube. Chineke nna m. Idebube. Chineke nna m. Idebube. Ana mekele gị Chineke nna m. Idebube. Chineke nna m. Onye ọma m. Idebube. Ana mekele gị Chineke nna m. Ikoro nwanne ofe n'igwe.